And of course, it wouldn't be a Michael Crawford, well, anything, unless he sung.
You've barely made a start, just one beat of my heart.
And here's where people usually split on Crawford. You either love his singing or you're really annoyed by it. But I think we can all agree that it goes all over the place, starting from a high-pitched soothingness.
No matter how I mark the hours light and dark,
and then in a millisecond changing to a shaky low tone.
Leave dark dreams behind.
Whether I sing like this, or if I sing like this, either way I still will have a fan base. That, and to me, his singing always sounds like a 2-minute long sigh.
But it's still early morning for you.
Hey, Mr. Crawford, they're out of Yoo-hoo at the grocery store.
Oh, I guess I'll go with Fresco. Well, either way, he only gets one song, as the story must continue with the Furlings going into the wilderness to find a cure. They come across an open field where a dangerous owl looks out for prey, and of course, he finds it. Well, one down, 2 more to go. Soon all the kids will be dead thanks to Cornelius's cowardliness. But hey, that's autism. But it's okay, Abigail uses a magnifying glass to make her teeth look bigger, and that actually scares the owl. Wisest of all animals by furling. After they escape, they try to get some shut-eye for the night so they'll have their strength in the morning. Suddenly, they hear something in the distance. Oh, I'm sorry. Another movie seems to be passing through.
They're going to the harbor beyond the White Towers. Grey Haven.
So it sort of takes a while to figure out what's going on, but it looks like a bunch of these birds are having a funeral for another bird that hasn't died yet. See why it's confusing? What actually is going on is the birds are saying goodbye to a younger bird. A birdling, if you will, because he got stuck in the mud and seems to slowly be sinking. And when I say slowly, I mean not moving at all. It's not like the parents could just bring him food and still look after him. No, he's a goner. Throw the funeral even though he's alive. Eat the corpse.
Goodbye, Mother!
Bosworth! Oh, my son!
But the kids figure out a way to get the little bird out, so this calls for several minutes of musical padding.
Well! Hallelujah! 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 Hallelujah!
That was pointless.
But the birds are kind enough to say where another meadow lies for them to find the plants they're looking for.
The only path lies that way, across accursed ground, over which my flock will not even fly.
That is on account of our rheumatism. So they try to make it further, but come across a bunch of bulldozers and other machines that they confuse for yellow dragons. But they manage to escape and eventually do come across another meadow. Heck, it even has other animals in it.
They're just here to steal our food.
No, we're just looking for lungwort and eyebright. We need the herbs to help a sick badger.
Why would a mole, a mouse, and a hedgehog want to help a foul-smelling, worm-eating, good-for-nothing badger?
Pop-Tarts? It's not Pop-Tarts!
Hey, look at all the eyebright.
That's right, they come across the eyebright, one half of the plants that they needed. So where's the other plant located?
No one in Oakdale's ever been able to reach it.
I know how to get up there. We used Cornelius's flapper wingamathing. Russell, good thinking.
Yeah. Just take the plans for a device that took months and months to build and make it 10 times bigger in just a matter of a few hours. Yeah, I like to see that What the Okay, there's MacGyver and then there's God. And this is McGodfer, there is no way you can do this!
Yay! We're flying!
So on top of getting it to fly, they can also steer the thing. Funny, I wonder how the mechanics of leaves, sticks, and animal dung can manage to put together complete aviation control. So Abigail tries to grab the plant but misses. Luckily Edgar's there to save her, but they come across a major problem.
It's no use now. The lungwort's gone. We failed.
No, we haven't.
How the did that happen? Was the plant trying to commit suicide and it just happened to land on the plane? What the raging Oh well, who cares? The Fairlings take their plants and decide to go home. Wow, getting some good height on that thing, aren't they? In fact, that begs the question, if they could build this thing in just a few hours, why didn't they build it before they left on this adventure? Wouldn't it have cut the traveling time in half? In fact, why couldn't Cornelius build it while the children were asleep, let me guess?
Ah, to the H, to the E, to the U-M-A-tism. Rheumatism.
So the kids land and finally make it back home with the plans to make the cure.
It's okay, it turns out she just needs some aspirin. How are you?
My furlings, you're back. Did you get the herbs?
But it turns out more is after them, as it seems Evil Man is looking for them outside. After exposing some mole frontal nudity, we see that Edgar gets caught, as Man will no doubt sacrifice him to their pollution god.
There you go, little fella.
What's this? Man? Reasonable? Okay, clearly you have no idea how early 90s animated environmental films work. Rule number 1, man is the devil, anything not man is good, and your movie must bomb. You got 2 of those down, but number 1 is still a biggie. So after wrapping her in a slim suit, they try giving her the herbs and wait until morning to see if it works. But sadly, it doesn't look like she's waking up.
Mama?
Oh, of course! The missing ingredient! Pikachu tears mixed with the heart of Inspector Gadget while magic moonbeams drop down during the chanting of "We care" after taking her from the Genesis planet. Whoopsie!
Oh, Michelle, my child, you're all right. You 3. You have changed so much these past few days. You're no longer my furlings.
You are Furnagers.
And wouldn't you know it, all the family members come back at the exact same time to collect their children. Oh, what a happy day!
Uncle Cornelius! All the mommies and daddies are coming back.
Not all, my dear.
Well, that's a downer. Talk about Captain Buzzkill. How many other happy endings do you ruin with your sad, awkward facts? Woohoo! I just won the lottery! Yes, but 9/11 still happened.
I guess nothing will ever be the same again. Will it, Uncle Cornelius?
Well, my dear, if we all work as hard to save Dapplewood, it will be.
Does that mean my mom and dad will come back to life?
No, dear, they're dead and buried. Well, not yet buried. Hey, I just figured out a fun activity for you to do tomorrow.
So that was Once Upon a Forest, or as the 90s likes to call it, Ferngully 18. This isn't the worst of those environmental films, as it does try to take a few more chances, like keeping the parents dead and not making man entirely evil. But it doesn't do those elements especially well. The characters are pretty bland, the animation's okay, but nothing film-worthy. And it's just the same message that every other environmental film in the 90s had. Well, not horrible, it's pretty weak. It just didn't feel like it brought anything that any other film hasn't brought before. It's just a weak film. So you see, it didn't kill you to hear another environmental review, did it? I'm the Nostalgia Critic, I remember it? You guys are
Hallelujah! I'm so glad!
Rheumatism.